Deep in the heart of Berrybrook Meadow lived a team of tiny chefs with an enormous dream. They were known as the Whisk Wielders, and they longed to bake a cake bigger than any seen before. This wouldn't be just any ordinary cake. This cake would be a testament to their culinary prowess, a symbol of their unity, and a gift of sweetness to their community. The leader of this ambitious team was Chef Crumb, a gruff but big-hearted baker with a touch of flour perpetually dusted on his nose. Chef Sugarplum, known for her boundless energy and sprinkle-covered apron, was the pastry expert. Chef Buttercup, the quiet inventor of the group, brought his ingenious contraptions and a love for all things buttery. Rounding out the team was Chef Spice, a fiery spirit with a talent for unexpected flavor combinations. With their hearts set on this monumental task, the chefs gathered in their cozy kitchen, nestled inside a hollowed-out pumpkin. A warm glow emanated from the oven, fueled by firefly embers. Excitement crackled in the air, thick as the aroma of vanilla bean and cinnamon. This was their moment. The Whisk Wielders were ready to make history, one delicious layer at a time. Chef Crumb, a stickler for tradition, insisted on using his great-grandmother's sourdough starter, a closely guarded secret that gave the cake a unique depth of flavor. He climbed atop a sack of flour, his muscles straining as he hefted a miniature rolling pin almost as tall as himself. Chef Sugarplum, a whirlwind of energy, darted around the kitchen, her tiny feet barely touching the ground. She whipped up mountains of meringue with her trusty whisk, a hummingbird feather she had found on her travels. Her laughter echoed through the pumpkin, as light and sweet as the spun sugar creations she crafted with such care. Chef Buttercup, ever the pragmatic one, had invented a system of pulleys and levers to transport the massive quantities of ingredients required for their ambitious cake. He meticulously measured out cups of butter, his brow furrowed in concentration as he ensured every gram was precise. Chef Spice, with a twinkle in his eye, experimented with exotic spices, adding a touch of cardamom here and a hint of rosewater there. He believed that a cake, like life, should be full of surprises, and his creations were guaranteed to tantalize the taste buds. Baking a giant cake was no easy feat, especially when you were the size of a ladybug. The Whisk Wielders faced numerous challenges, but their teamwork and determination never wavered. They used acorn shells as mixing bowls, and their oven was a giant, hollowed-out gourd heated by fireflies. Every step was a monumental effort. One day, disaster struck. A rogue gust of wind sent a cascade of sugar raining down on Chef Buttercup, burying him beneath a sweet and sticky avalanche. "Help!" he cried out, his voice muffled by the sugar. Chef Sugarplum, with her quick thinking, grabbed her trusty whisk and with a few deft flicks, transformed the sugar mountain into a makeshift slide, freeing Chef Buttercup from his sugary prison. Another time, their precious batter began to overflow the acorn shell mixing bowl. Thinking fast, Chef Crumb grabbed a nearby leaf and expertly folded it into a makeshift funnel, redirecting the batter back into the bowl. Throughout it all, they laughed, they cried, they dusted each other off and shared words of encouragement. Their shared dream fueled their determination, pushing them to overcome every obstacle. After days of tireless work and a few near disasters, the moment of truth had finally arrived. The aroma of baking cake, rich with vanilla, cinnamon, and a hint of Chef Spice's secret ingredient, wafted through Berrybrook Meadow, attracting the attention of all the woodland creatures. Even the sun seemed to peek over the horizon, eager to witness the unveiling of this culinary masterpiece. The giant cake, a testament to the power of teamwork and the magic of baking, stood tall and proud. It was a sight to behold, a symphony of flavors and textures, decorated with intricate frosting designs and topped with a crown of spun sugar that shimmered like morning dew. The Whisk Wielders, their faces smeared with flour and frosting but beaming with pride, gathered around their creation. As the first slice was cut, a cheer erupted from the crowd of woodland creatures. The cake was a resounding success, even more delicious than they had ever imagined. The sweetness filled their mouths and warmed their hearts, a testament to the power of dreams, perseverance, and a little bit of butter. The Whisk Wielders had not only baked a cake, but they had also created a memory that would forever be etched in the annals of Berrybrook Meadow, a reminder that even the smallest among us can achieve extraordinary things when we work together.